So you think the Cowboys have been bad the first 4 weeks of the season? Well, guess what? The truth is, they've been much, much worse than you realize. Let me count the ways. They have run the most plays of any team in the league and somehow managed to lead for the fewest. I'm talking total, not percentage. They've run 307 plays. They've been in the lead for 7 of them. And that is because their defense is a joke. They allow opposing quarterbacks a passer rating of 114.3. For context, Patrick Mahomes' career passer rating is 5 points lower than that. Against Dallas, every quarterback is greater than the greatest to ever play. But you knew that. What you didn't know is that the offense is just as much a part of the problem. In the first halves of games, they have scored on just 9 of 25 drives, and they've turned the ball over 6 times. In the first halves of 4 games this year, the Cowboys have been outscored 38-0 off turnovers. In total, they've been outscored by 43 points in the first halves. Only the Jets and Washington have been worse. Also, despite having Zeke Elliott and a super expensive offensive line, they're 31st out of 32 teams in time of possession. And while Dak Prescott has compiled huge numbers, too much of that has been meaningless. 45% of his yards have come with his team losing by double digits. The Cowboys have 2 things going for them: an onside kick that gave them their only win, and a division where the rest of the teams are a combined 2-9-1. So everything in the world is still in front of them. But there's no getting around this. For the first month of the 2020 season, Dallas has been the most underachieving disappointment in the NFL.
2 things here, man. By the way, it's your boy Kama. I'm back with another video. 2 things, 2 takeaways I got from that video, man. It's like, yes, Greeny, like, I did know. All the points you pointed out, I did know. That's why Cowboys fans are so upset about what's going on, because we do know the facts. We do know that our team waits to the second half to turn it on. We do know first half we basically lead the league in turnovers. We do know the defense is atrocious, and we put them in different, like, bad situations at the beginning of games that lead to big leads. We do know that. But we also know, one thing I disagree with is to say all of Dak stats come in mostly garbage time, because you have to disagree with it from the one standpoint of this. Week 1, we're arguably going to, as bad as we've been, week 1, we're arguably going to overtime at the very least with the Rams if it wasn't for one unfortunate call. Whether you think it was a good call, bad call, I'm not here to debate that. It is what it is. Week 2. Who did we play week 2? I don't even remember. Was it Seattle? It might have been Seattle. Or did we play? No, we played Atlanta. You know what happened with Atlanta? Self-explanatory. We won that game. But it was the same format, basically. Go down a lot, then realize you know how to play defense and play good offense and using tempo at the end of the game. Seattle, same old story. And we were close within one possession of winning that game. Then you turn around and so that's one. What would that bring us to 1-2? Then last week, the same thing, same story. Turn the ball over, spot in the big leagues, but Bodell don't have that amazing ending around. Right, like we were down 3 points with 3 minutes left. We arguably could have won that game. So it's like, as bad as we played, we still been in games. It's just we got to fix the mistakes ourselves. Like, at what point do we stand up and say enough is enough, man? Enough is enough. We spotting dudes 21 points, 14 points, and not making them. One thing I can say about our offense, we have to earn every point we get. Whether that's driving from the 4-yard line, the 13, the 20, like, et cetera. It goes on and on. But I just feel like we just got to get back to the fundamentals, man. I don't think the defense is not going to get better overnight. We got some key pieces coming back. Hopefully it improves. But we just got to control the things we can handle. The things we can handle is turning over the ball and forcing ourselves into mistakes and stop having these goofy-ass fumbles and all of a sudden Zeke don't know how to hold on to the ball, and we playing one-on-one. There's no scenario where Steele should be blocking Myles Garrett one-on-one. These are things that we can control. We control that and clean it up. We're arguably 3-1 at the worst right now. So I feel like, man, it's cause for optimism, but at the same time, we garbage right now. Like, I'm just going to be real. And the sad part is, watching the games, as a fan, you know what's going to happen. You could call it. We down big. We're going to come out. We're going to play up-tempo offense the next week. Can't nobody stop us when we go up-tempo. For the past couple of years, can't nobody stop us. I don't understand for the life of me why we wait till we down 21 to 28 points to go up-tempo. But, man, like I said in my last video, man, it can't get worse. The defense can get worse. The turnovers can't get worse. The point differential going into the second half can't get worse. So that's one way to look at it. So, I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's your boy Kama. Salute.